Wisconsin Riverfalls.
Now we say, this is going to be an opportunity for some of the, mid and a little higher level players get a chance to get some spotlight for them, but there are also some mega killers in this crew battle as well. One team literally has Lima and Peanut on it, so there's going to be a lot of hype Smash Brothers happening over the next couple hours, so make sure you share the stream and get your friends in here ASAP.
There is an absolutely clear first seed of the tournament, but there's also a pretty clear second seed in the form of FIU, and that's that team that we've got Puff Boy kicking off for right here on the Sheik, not the Puff. And then on the other side for UWRF, we've got Just John on the DK. And DK, I feel like is a decent cruise character because when he starts like really taking stocks, he can be a rolling freight train, but he's also like could just get dumpstered, and that's a scary thing, especially when your first opponent is a Sheik.
Yeah, also Sheik, though, you think about like crew battles, and your goal usually is something around longevity. You want to be able to last a long time. You want to be able to take as many stocks as you can. Sheik is a very long game character and also can die very early, but we're going to see if he's able to take some quick stocks here from Just John.
Yeah, so far Just John hasn't really had the opportunity to fight back much. Like even that grab that he just barely managed to get was immediately broken by the side B. Quick parry up tilt or F tilt up air to chasing
great parry,
and a parry F smash for the first stock of the crew battle.
That whole advantage state was a trap after a trap, and great parries in between, getting any chance that Just John's had of landing out the way. A quick stock for FIU, putting them in the lead.
We're trying to drag down into a grab there too, not letting Just John escape and get to play the game for any meaningful amount of time. You're going to be contenting yourself with onesies and twosies, but Just John really needs to get a onesie and twosie for a stock pretty soon, or Puff Boy might start to run away with it for FIU. But the Nair soft hit bouncing into the side B, an explosion and a gone stock. It's not looking good for UWRF already.
Oh, that up smash was crucial. Definitely didn't want to miss that one. He's gonna need to take at least one stock here, hopefully, for his crew, so they're not too far behind. Starting the whole collegiate off with a 3-stock would be sending a message.
Well, and you saw what Puff Boy was going for in that instance there, looking for a tech chase down air spike on the ground. But speaking of a down air, pops up but not low enough. Does connect with the fair, though, on the chase towards ledge, so at least stopping the bleeding temporarily. And Just John is more than capable of taking at least one more stock, especially with DK, especially with a couple of the things that this character has at his disposal.
Pressure's really on Puff Boy right now, not to let one more go out to waste. Wants to go into this next match with a 2-stock, chance opportunity here to get an even bigger lead in the next match.
Still feeling confident, though. You can tell that slow walk-up grab into Just John's face pops him into the side B again. It's been a big killer for him.
That was sick!
And the up B reaching below ledge. Great use of the explosion by Puff Boy, and 3 stocks taken in exchange for only 1. University of Wisconsin Riverfall got to fight back. They've got 3 players remaining with Just John going down.
What a great showing out the gate. And what's interesting, this is a last-minute swap here because someone actually had a little bit of emergency from the FIU team. And Puff Boy here filling in also from FIU. And wow, what a great showing for someone they just threw in last second.
He's not even wearing a jersey. He has no idea what's going on.
Was just pulled in here and put onto a setup.
Woke up.
Go.
You attend this college. Sure. But looks like University of Wisconsin Riverfalls sending in their next competitor, and they've got a couple options. I see 2 different Terry mains on their roster, which is pretty interesting. They've got Nanuka and Dax both on their side, with Nanuka also having a Kazuya. But they've also got Arrow Hunter, who's a Bayonetta player, and I could definitely see sending Bayo in to do a little bit of work, especially against a Sheik. But also, so too could Terry.
Yeah,
I'm not super worried about their picks. And speaking of which, this is Dakes, so we're going to see Terry versus Puff Boy's 2 stocks remaining.
So you're coming into this. You just saw that happen to your partner. What's going through your head here?
I mean, presumably, it's a Terry player, so jab.
Right.
Or
fair.
Get to 100% and then explode them is what's going through Dakes' head right now. But
there was a lot of great movement happening from Puff Boy. A lot of really, really strong setups at the ledge, especially. So he's going to have to be really careful with how he decides to recover.
Well, recovery is going to be a problem, but I'm also curious as to how, because you talked about characters with longevity during the last game, and Terry is certainly one of them, especially when you get to the lower stocks. That just means you spend more of your time with Go, and so it can be a very unnerving prospect.
It's like a baby Lucario in a sense.
Yeah, well, and actually, Lucario is really scary in Cruise for the exact same reasons, just because longevity. And so if you aren't careful, especially a team like UWRF with 2 Terrys on it, it can really start to get away from you. But Lucas Puffboy just going to drop his first stock, and then we'll kick this off.
If he can even take 1 stock from the Terry, he's going to be a mini MVP for this matchup.
Yeah, like anybody who takes 3 for a team is already doing their job. Anybody who does overtime is, extra appreciated by the corporate overlords. Quick little rising tackle, though, as a get off me. Does not want to deal with that shield cheek pressure,
which we're going to probably see a lot of.
And I think the switch just disconnected completely because I see the monitors on stage went black too.
Yeah.
Production is working on it though, so we'll try and get back and running in just a moment. And it looks like nobody ended up off stage when that happened, so that's good. The game didn't pause. We're giving the thumbs up. We're all good.
Come on.
We'll kick this right back off, and nobody's the worse for wear. We're all right. Oh, hang on.
Hey, come on.
All right.
All right, shut up, Terry.
All right, well, because production will have to drop a stock for that one. No, just kidding.
Production has a lot of stocks. Stocks are up. We're up good.
All right, guys, back to the action here. I was just going to mention that the upbeat for Terry is going to be really imperative because of all the shield pressure she likes to put out there. But not getting a shield out, so it doesn't really matter at the moment. I mean, going for it right there as well.
Tries to hard call out the bouncing fish, and actually almost gets hard called out on platform there. If Lucas had maybe popped the up smash there, it could have been disastrous for Dakes. But instead, just going to let that one rip on shield. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, Buster Wolf, not safe on shield. Kill him
contrary to popular belief. Oh, going to survive. Very important. Great DI there for Puffboy.
Tries the dash attack on the ledge. It's very classic, and then, just holds A. Lets that jab be buffered to catch any sort of panic option. And that's the second stock gone, rather. Dakes playing really well with the go. Pops the power geyser other way, expecting Lucas to cross him up. F-tilt Buster Wolf, but too high percent for that. 81%, though, is real dangerous. If Dakes can get one more of those big hits, goes high with the power dunk, too, to get over top of Puffboy.
Really making stuff.
Oh,
no! Never mind.
All right, so 3 stocks taken and 3 stocks taken. We've evened it up perfectly. We're very okay with that, especially if you're on the side of FIU. Is that a Joestar? I just looked back up at the screen.
Yeah, it seems to be. Not sure if a Halloween costume or a dedicated fan.
Maybe a dedicated fan. Got to make sure the Dio doesn't see you around with that one. But given some advice between games, too, it seems like as Florida International University is going to pick out their next competitor. And they've got a pretty wide pool to choose from in terms of both characters and players. But mainly I'm going to be looking towards either Sure Hyper or Dominator from their side, either the Mario or the Wolf. And we'll see. Looks like they are deliberating over there with Narnia and his light-up cowboy.
We got Sure Hyper coming up.
All right, so Sure Hyper going to step up to the stage. Going to be going Wolf against the Terry, and I think going to be trying to play significantly slower than Puffboy was, because we saw Puffboy just kind of holding on to the gas and then
getting caught in the air.
The air and blown up, especially by those power geysers. So I think more grounded, more laser, more forcing Terry to approach and then stuffing those out. Probably going to be the game plan from Sure Hyper here, and I definitely agree with FIU's decision to send him in this situation.
How two-frameable, I guess, probably is fine. Terry's like invincible up B to the ledge.
So you have to sweet spot it.
Okay.
Is the answer. You have to get low enough that you snap to ledge perfectly without kicking above it. Because if his feet or whatever the part of his body in that animation, honestly, it's a weird animation. But the tipper of the Rising Tackle, if it goes above ledge, Wolf can down smash it.
So there's like a hurt box there to be hit.
There is a hurt box, and I don't remember the exact mechanic. It's either like he's invincible while he's rising, so you have to wait for Special Fall to kick in, and then you can down smash it.
That makes sense.
Because I think it clanks if you hit it while he's going up.
Uh-huh.
But regardless, like if he doesn't sweet spot it, Wolf can down smash him.
For sure. Fox. Aha.
All right, maybe not Wolf instead.
Just-
You can down smash too with Vox, like same mechanic.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a very evasive game. And
I don't like that decision, man, because Fox will just die.
Fox may just die, but he also may not get hit for a bit, but we'll see.
Terry
Depends on
has
how much
so many
experience he's got against
like,
in the matchup.
fast hitboxes available to him at all times. Like, I don't trust myself in that situation if I were to play Fox into the matchup to not make one mistake and then die for it. And it's a very tough prospect to put on yourself of just, I just have to not mess up, man. It's that easy. I just have to not make any mistakes ever.
And the Kalos
And he's
pick.
already made a mistake. He's already taken 34% off of one tomahawk in the face.
We got a huge 60% string here.
And then
returned.
60% returned right back.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the thing about this matchup is that Fox has so little margin for error, and it's so scary. I would not want to be the one playing it. Jab, jab, rising tackle
Next
here.
one
Looks for
might
the
be
side
enough.
B. Next one won't be enough on Kalos. Not without like full rage and maybe like 20, 30% more. But it's still very dangerous. Like I would be a lot more scared of getting caught holding down and out, looking for the very nice
Beautiful
back
back air.
I would be very scared of getting caught holding down and out, looking to get away from rising tackle, and then instead Terry pops a side B and I die.
I just want to say, that was disgusting. He did a little hit into a runner past him, turn around, down tilt, extended combo. Really good stuff. Wow, you're right. Didn't die, but had no rage.
Yeah, surprise.
missed.
And there's the thing that I'm worried about, though, because now Sure Hyper has learned down and away works to get away from rising tackle, but if Terry mashes the side B instead, and really good idea going above ledge.
So aggressive.
Dash attack, nair, up smash,
There's
that's
another
another
stock.
stock. All right, Sure Hyper Fox. I'm still nervous, but shutting me up for sure.
He's so good. His strings are really what sets his Fox apart from others. Locally. Really, really good stuff. Really good aggression.
Great sharking,
traps,
too.
Yeah. The whole 9 yards. So can
Shield
he
down that back air.
Can he close it out?
Maybe here. Terry been having a real hard time getting back down to the ground against Sure
That's
Hyper,
it.
and another missed tech off soft nair.
I think he pushed him off stage as well into the forward.
Might have forced like the falling animation out of the missed tech. That was just absolutely
Domination.
insane
by
Sure Hyper. So we're just taking turns 3-stock at each other. That seems to be the
wait. Actually,
name of the
Actually,
well, first game wasn't a 3-stock.
Oh, you're right.
Puffboy
It was close.
did drop 1 stock to the DK, but Sure Hyper certainly 3-stocking Dakes there. That's going to be 1 Terry down and maybe 1 more to go, but also given how Sure Hyper just did against Dakes, I would not send the other Terry in.
Yeah, as a crew, I would be traumatized at that point. What are the other options? We have Bayo, right?
Bayonetta is either, and I'm not sure who Sabinko plays, who's another member of their roster. I looked them up on Smasher's app and got a question mark.
Okay.
And so I'm not sure if it's
actually picks random.
If it's I hope not. That's scary for a crew battle because you're still character locked.
Imagine
so
willingly putting someone on your team that would do that.
You roll random in a crew battle. You pull and that is Sabinko too.
There we go. We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out who he's gonna be going. But yeah, like you roll like an Olimar or like a Richter and then immediately get counterpicked. I'm very curious to see who this person plays after they set their.
We should have a rule where
tag.
if you use random in tournament, you get like 2 rerolls.
You get 2 mulligans.
Give you a chance to make it a viable little solo strat.
There goes my marker. But yeah, you get to mulligan in.
Come on, it's worth it.
I don't know. When I play randoms, I don't allow mulligans. I think you should play the hand that you're dealt. Otherwise, you're a coward. No, I'm kidding. We'll be finding out very shortly who Sabinko is going to be piloting. We know that Sure Hyper, for the FIU side, still going to be locked on to the Fox. No Wolf available to him anymore.
Not much of a problem, as we saw.
Not a problem at all, but just something to note. And okay, moment is now. Let's see what Sabinko's got.
Question mark. Incineroar.
Okay, so the idea here is very clearly I want that guy dead
Murder him.
yesterday. Kill that guy now.
I will say, SureHyper has a very good hot-cold game mix in his combo game. It's not always high-octane hit, so there won't be as many opportunities to counter, and you may actually get hard punishment going for it.
Oh, and you saw the startup of Revenge there already mid-combo, trying to escape that, and then getting punished by the faster dash attack because the lingering hitbox on that just got out faster than Revenge could become active. Once again, doing a really good job of calling out grounded options. Every time in the previous game, Dakes would try and land and then like drop shield to up tilt to anti-air, he would get caught by soft hit and air, and that same strategy is working really well on an Incineroar who's going a little bit too early on the Revenges.
Great lariat there. Gonna get out of that. Oh, but that's gonna be enough for the first stock here. That's now 4 stocks for SureHyper, taking, I think, the lead for the crew battle in terms of stocks taken.
I mean, the lead was already his,
Yeah.
basically guaranteed after that first 3 stock, and looking to cook up another one here perhaps. It's a little bit harder against Incineroar just because stuff like that can and will happen. Sabinko going to be able to even up the game, if not the crew battle.
Up throw, up air. Getting a lot of mileage there.
It's actually true, for real. It's never been truer.
Good string here. Good pressure. Ledge situation. Let's see what we got. Back air going to be enough to take the stock.
Up tilt bair is a beautiful confirm that only works on characters like Incineroar when they have absolutely terrible air drift. And speaking of confirmed, pops into the shine looking for the down smash. That would have been a crazy way to end this game.
I low-key wanted another shine.
Not going to come to pass, and for Sabinko's sake, I'm glad that it didn't. Another drag down, looking for the tech roll. This could be it. Back air, connects, has to up side B high. That's your checkmate because the only option there for Incin is die on the bottom blast zone or side B and hope that SureHyper doesn't hit that. And SureHyper always hits that.
So what's interesting, actually, is SureHyper hasn't been competing a whole bunch in the last few months. Just like, you know, playing other games, enjoying life. And you often find, at least I often find, when you have breaks, at least for a little bit, you come back, you're fresh as ever. Like you don't have habits. You have things you were thinking about for the last couple months or whatever it is, techniques or ideas you want to try out. It seems like everything's kind of come to fruition here.
Yeah, I don't even know like what I would do if I was on the side of University of Wisconsin Riverfalls because you just watched one of your best players get 3 stocked and then the next guy got JV 3 stocked right after. So you've got 2 stocks left to take away from SureHyper, and then after that you've got 2 more players from the FIU side to deal with, including Dominator. I
think we're going to see Kazuya.
I think we're not going to see another Terry for sure.
I mean, unless he's really confident over the other Terry, but I think in terms of being one of the last in the crew battle, you would want something as volatile as Kazuya to have a chance.
Yeah, like that is the best case scenario for an anchor slot in this space because you could just take 8 stocks in 50 seconds. Like it's possible.
Physically possible.
I'm not going to say that it's likely though, just from how good SureHyper's been playing. Like if the Terry didn't even land 1 go move, his evasion is high enough that he's going to be able to deal with this.
Absolutely.
So we're going to see.
Hawk's definitely looking like the right pick, at least for right now.
Yeah, we cannot argue. I was kind of disappointed not to see the Wolf because I just really like SureHyper's Wolf.
Yeah.
But it was the correct decision. And so the Kazuya steps up to the plate. We're going to be going to Town and City too, so he gets a little bit of FD action. Kind of surprised that he didn't pick FD outright though, because you do not get bans in crew battles. Huh?
Yeah. Interesting.
Crew battles are no bans. Whoever's coming in gets to pick wherever they want. But
okay.
All right, could be a stock. Kill him.
Okay. That's gonna
Kazuya Mishima, your company is relying on you.
Another opportunity, not going to get that one either.
It gets the non-spiking hitbox in there, but still able to pop up into a back air. So, looking pretty good. Nanuka is, and it's FD time. Gets an early grab, tries to catch either a spot dodge or a roll away with crouch dash forward electric, but not going to work out there.
Now, this isn't out of the realm of possibilities. He is only 1 good Kazuya combo away from going into a clean 3-stock match in the next round. We're going to see from SureHyper.
But SureHyper definitely does not want to let that happen. Wants a 6th stock, or a 7th stock rather.
Is
Soft hit
Nunuka
nair.
going to give it to him, though?
Oh,
Catches the
goodness. Nunuka does have Rage Drive. Very scary prospect for a character as light as Fox on a stage like Town and City. Only one more hit, but grabs him straight out of the air. Wrong blast zone to Centaur, and it still doesn't matter. Able to get that full hop back air. Nunuka, potentially the
Keeping
hero.
hope alive here.
Keeping hope alive for UWRF. And a thumbs up back to the crowd,
you
the
love to see
supporters. Absolutely love to see it. Nunuka doing a great job of, like you said, keeping hope alive, keeping skin in the game for UWRF. Up next, though, FIU has selected their next player.
This is Flack.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll get to see Flack play a little bit, and then I guess Dominator, the anchor.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about Flack.
He's been around. He's been playing. He's more in the, I would say, without being rude, like he's more in the mid-level for South Florida. You know, can definitely crack top 8s at locals, but hasn't really made PR.
Okay. Excited to see if he can clean this up, or if FIU will need maybe one more person. But at the very least, I would expect Flack
Take a stock.
to take a stock or
Take
two
a stock.
here.
That's your job here.
Yeah,
basically.
your job is to take one stock.
To make
2
Dom's
would
life
be
easier.
nice. 2 would be nice. 3, excellent.
Sure. Now keep in mind, guys, this is a single elimination bracket, so pretty much everything is on the line for Wisconsin here on Nunuka's shoulders.
Got it all to do.
But definitely has got the tools and the character to do it.
I mean, I would not want
Top 3 crew battle
anybody
character?
other than Kazuya as
this
my anchor
position,
here. I think
right.
like the best possible character would probably still be Lucario,
Okay.
just to explode people
Sure.
when you're slowly going down. But Lucas is a tough prospect for Kazuya to deal with, and especially getting to pick whatever stage you want. We go to Battlefield. We make it hard for Kazuya to maneuver. He's going to have a hard time escaping at disadvantage state. He's going to have a really hard time maintaining some of his own advantage because there's extra spaces to escape to for Lucas. And so a really good stage pick for Flack, and we'll see if he can capitalize on that and close this crew battle out, or like we were saying, at least make life slightly easier for Dom as he continuously catches Nunuka on this left side platform.
Amazing job so far. A lot of really up-close scrapping. Surprising to see. Not going to be enough to get the kill, but we'll take the damage all day. That would have killed.
You get up attack, PK freeze, that is
A choice.
a choice to be sure.
Oh.
The down smash not quite connecting, the F tilt 1 not doing it either, but
Oh,
Nunuka is just getting juggled around off stage. Eventually gets back up on stage and then takes another PK fire to the face. Wow, you're going to get the stock from that.
Oh, no.
I thought for sure spiking Nair there into a electric back air might have done it, but up
That's
air was
it.
enough.
All right, Flack's job is officially done. Anything
home.
from this point is mega bonus.
Got to watch that spinning heel kick. It's very dangerous in the corner because it will kill now, even without rage.
Yeah. But I'm sure even though he doesn't need to get any more stocks or even win the match, Flack wants to put on a good show and see what he can do and not even let Dominator get to play.
Tried really hard for the crumple off the rising side B. Not going to get it. Gets the rage drive, and actually is enough to kill it. 137 on Lucas. I was wondering if the non-glowy bits would have been able to do it, but sure enough. Ooh, and an electric. Sets up great, but not able to get the follow-up. Yeah, really good evasion from Flack.
Weird hits here coming from the electric win. All of the hits that are hitting, just not getting the meaningful parts to make it, more important. Oh, that smash not going to do a good read. Just didn't get the execution on that forward smash. Another one. Can we see one more stock? He's at prime percent to take it.
Just a quick little soft nair, but it's not going to combo the way he wants it to. So Nunuka's got to play the evasion game and get back to stage against the onslaught, and you're not going to be able to. You burned too many resources. Really good job by Flack, just forcing him to spend everything that he had off stage. Nothing left to give.
Is Dominator going to get to play?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Yeah, let's see. Top platform, uncomfortable spot right now, but gets the electric win. Manages to block again. Lucas seeming to avoid those strings, or maybe Nunuka barely whiffing.
PK3 is an interesting choice there. I don't know if that was necessarily the one that he wanted. falling up air pops him onto the top platform. Kazuya having a little bit of a hard time getting down, so just elects the Rage Drive as the option to do so.
Hey, what do we got? Good follow there on the platform. Good chase.
He's so very careful of this command grab here.
Oh, he's back on.
He's so
Gets
careful.
attention.
Okay.
And that's going to be it. Flack taking it home.
But that's what I was worried about, is that almost invincible command grab when he starts glowing. I saw the future where Flack went for a counter hit to stuff him out. Not going to come to pass, though, so great job by Flack to close out the crew battle for Florida International University. They're going to be moving on. They'll face off against, I believe, the winner of Lubbock Christian and University of North Carolina Greensboro, so whichever team takes it out there. And then on the other side of bracket, we're waiting on the winner of Kennesaw State versus Florida Southern.